Alright, let's get it out of the way. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and leave a comment if you like. In episode 3 of More Than a Couple But Not Lovers, Watanabe is talking to her friends about how hot Tenjin is, and they're like, I know, the person that I'm in love with is super hot and I don't want to break up with them. But on Jiro's side, he's like, I can't stop looking at Sakurazaka. I want to ask her out, but it's against the rules. While he's thinking about this, his friend's like, wow, look at that guy. He's the hottest and the most athletic. No wonder all the girls that you like him instead. He's way out of our league. And Jiro's like, shut the fuck up. So instead, his friend's like, did you hear the rumor about him though? Watanabe's friends are like, Tenjin is thinking about not splitting up after they get an A rank. And also, the school probably wants you to be pairing up with different type of people. And she says, I don't think it's fair to switch so many times. I think you should be loyal and keep your partner. Honestly, her friends are right. She's freaking great. You know who's not great? Jiro's friend. Because he's like, you know it's better for Sakurazaka if she ends up with this cool guy instead. I mean, her ending up with you would be kinda lame for her, and the other guy's much more cool. So Jiro has a thought of him being this really cool knight character, and he saves the girls from this monster. While Jiro is behind a rock, hiding from the monster and looking at the cool knight guy. So Shiori and Jiro walk out of gym, and Shiori's being such a great friend. She's like, why are you so stressed? I hope it's nothing to do with you and Watanabe, because she's a perfect wife, and I hope you guys don't have any troubles. And it just sucks because both of them like each other, but they don't want to tell each other. Meanwhile, Tenjin and Watanabe are still at the gym, and they're putting away their equipment. And two things I've noticed, I was like, alright, that's fucking stupid. Is one, was she always this small? And second, there's no fucking way that guy was able to push Watanabe out of the way. He's not that fast. Anyway, similar to Jiro, she wants to tell Tenjin that she likes him. But honestly, I think she's way better than Jiro because she actually spits out the words that she wants to say. Are you and Shiori really gonna stay together forever? And he's like, I might. Things are going really well between her and I, and as long as she wants to, I'm cool with that. That fucks her up because then she starts crying and he comes over and he's like, what's wrong? She lies and they get very close, and at that moment, Jiro's friend sees them getting really close and almost looks like they're kissing. So I guess that he asked her the same question and she's like, I don't know. I mean, if you were to make it to A rank, I wouldn't mind switching. And right when he's gonna have his shoujo moment and tell her, when I get A rank and you get A rank, then we could both end up together. Before he ends his sentence, his friend screams out his name and says, I have something to tell you. It's as big as if you got a pack of cards and all of them were foils. Then Jiro grabs him and says, please, leave me alone. If you don't leave me alone, I'll send you to the Shadow Realm. Then his friend turns into a Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's obvious that he was trying to tell Shiori something, but he got in the way. And it just gets worse for his friend because the other couple comes and says, what's wrong? Now his friend really can't tell him. Then he looks at Watanabe and she's blushing. But when he looks at her, she looks away and he's like, why is she doing that? Come on. It's really tense in here. What could have happened? And then his friend's like, wow, it's like a duel from Yu-Gi-Oh! Next time on Yu-Gi-Oh! It is my time to enter. Who will be the victor? Everyone leaves, and it's just Watanabe and Jiro. She refuses to answer any questions, and she doesn't want to look at Jiro, so she just walks away. All day at school, she doesn't show up, and then he thinks, man, what's going on? So he has no friends in class, so he just pulls out his video games, but they kind of tell you what the story's kind of like. The story that's happening in the game, the story that's happening in real life are very similar. And finally, it's his friend's time to tell him, hey, Jiro, you know what I saw at the gym? I saw them kissing. Then when he goes home, he tries to start a conversation with her, but she's not really paying attention. She's on her phone. And he's like, I know, I messed up. Then out of nowhere, he's like, I'm sorry I'm not Tenjin. Then she says, what do you know? He's like, nothing. He's like, you know something. So he tells her that someone saw them kissing in the gym, and then she's like, nope, that never happened. And then he says, you know what? You don't have to hide it from me. I know you like him, so it's fine. Then she says, no, I've never kissed anyone but you. What are you saying? But then she starts crying because she notices that the guy she likes doesn't like her back. So he gives her a big hug to cheer her up, and she's like, I'm happy, I guess. At least someone likes me. Then the next day, she ends up wearing Jiro's shirt, and he's like, oof, don't do that because that's gonna make me overreact. But she doesn't care because he made her feel better yesterday. Plus, I'll probably put up their score, so that's great. Question of the day is, would you like a friend like Jiro's friend, or would you rather not have any friends? The things I'm questioning in this episode are, is Sakurazaka and Jiro gonna end up together, or is he gonna end up with the Watanabe? And two, who is Jiro's friend's partner? Alright guys, that's it. Peace.